Hey guys, it's Matthew. Welcome to my spotlight video. My topic is the Buffalo River. If you did not know, it is actually the first river in America to be deemed a national river. That was done back in 1972 thanks to Congress. This was done to protect the river from industrial uses such as dams and other obstructions that could alter the natural flow of the river, and it would really have harmed the natural habitat. Thankfully, this river is now protected for all of us to view and relax and view the wildlife. The Buffalo River goes back a long time, as early as the 1800s when European settlers began arriving. A lot of indigenous tribes were discovered to be using the river, and once the Europeans showed up, it became important for transportation and trade. Mainly timber, and some of those buildings still stand to this day, which is pretty cool. Here we have some aquatic freshwater snails. These guys are actually really interesting. Not only are they rare because they are freshwater snails, they are also local to the Ozarks and the Buffalo River, meaning that these guys are in a way kind of endangered actually, which is a little sad. We do not know that much about them. They are still a mystery to us, but what we do know is that they play a massive role in the ecosystem, as you can see. They cycle the nutrients back into the river. There are different species and different types of snails that take on different shapes and colors of shells, and they're actually really versatile. Some of them like to live in the more faster flowing waters of the river, and others just like to hang out in the calm pools like you can see here. And they're also chilling next to some minnows as well. Minnows are really cool. They're also kind of endangered like the snails. They're also local to the Ozarks, those species that you saw there, and they also help the ecosystem, and they serve as prey for the larger fish and also birds. So really cool stuff. As you can see, the river right now is very calm, and there's some downed trees in the background. There was lots of flooding going on in the last year or two, and the effects from that flooding can still be seen here. This next segment is going to be about the STEM program here at North Ark and kind of my experience with what I went through. If you didn't know, it's all about science, engineering, and math, and during my time here at North Ark I took some science classes, so I had a lot of lab work. We actually went out on a field trip and did some research on aquatic insects. So you can see here, this first picture is of a mayfly larvae. Very gross. This next one we have here, this is a stonefly larva, and there's a map of where they are found. And then my third one is going to be a crayfish, and there it is. And we actually had to identify the gender and dissect some of these things, and it was kind of gross but kind of fun. So if you like sciencey stuff or getting out in the field and getting results out, in nature, hey, go for it, man. Being out on the Buffalo River, you can find a lot of cool stuff if you look hard enough. Like right here, found some animal tracks. Could be a squirrel, could be a new species, who knows. Here we have a wolf spider. These things are very common in the US, especially in Arkansas. Personally, I don't like them, but they're here, we have to live with them. In my opinion, they're kind of mean. I've had a lot of bad experiences with them growing up. Here we have a vulture. He's just flying around looking for a snack. They like to eat roadkill or anything that's just dead. The last place I went to on my trip to the Buffalo River was this really calm and quiet place at Chimney Rock Bluff. It's out near Hasty. It's a very, very low-key spot where a lot of kayakers like to get into the river. It has this nice, huge bend with calm waters. And here's some actual footage of them. It was really cool seeing them. They were very friendly people. They let me record them. Here I have some clips of me finding bamboo. Bamboo is actually really common on the Buffalo River. This was put in originally to help maintain the erosion and water flow of the river to protect the soil, but if you didn't know, bamboo is actually really invasive, so this is actually causing a problem nowadays. Well, that's all for my spotlight on the Buffalo River. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.